Hey everybody, tonight we're talking about the first ever 2017 NBA Awards show. We've got that coming up after this. Stick with us.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hey.
Hey,
Very appropriate. It's gonna drop right there.
I know, we need the beat to drop.
Sorry,
Right?
I'm sorry about that. Here it comes.
Hey, records on my demo.
Okay, there we go.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's a fun night. We're feeling silly tonight, right?
Yes, very
Feeling
silly.
Great, happy.
It's officially the end of the NBA season.
Well, now we can totally say
Oh
that.
my
You just depressed me.
God. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Unless you count the big three or something.
And
That's
Drew League,
something newsworthy.
Drew League on AfterBuzz TV on Tuesdays at 10.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
We're already plugging.
Shameless plug. No, I love it. These guys will be there tomorrow night. Watch them talking about the Drew League. But tonight, I am your host, Christine Alexis. You can find me all over social media at Christine Bean. It's ladies' night, obviously. I'm joined by my two gals over here. Just kidding. It's actually boys' night. What's up, guys?
What's going on, Christine? How are you? I'm Josh Rodriguez. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Josh_Rodriguez_. Also, download the Anchor app. Go to the sports section. Favorite 10-minute drill and listen to me, AJ, and Kelly give our opinions on the sports world.
Yo, what's up? I'm DeAnjilo. That made me so sad when you just said that the basketball
Sorry,
season's
it's the
over
truth.
now. I'm depressed a little bit. But,
Put a damper.
but you guys can hit me up on Twitter. I'm DeAnjilo TV on Twitter and DeAnjilo on Instagram. That's all I got.
Nice.
Oh, I do have a self-plug.
Oh, what's up?
Yes. Got blessed to do the BET Awards red carpet for BHL, so check that out on YouTube.
Yes.
And then the Snowfall red carpet today, I'm only bringing it up because I want views on those videos.
Guys,
I don't get
let's be
views.
real.
Yes.
Let's give our man
Give him
D'Angelo
a
some
thumbs up and then
views.
comment on the YouTube comment section, too.
You don't have to
Oh
do
my God,
that.
I love D'Angelo. Oh my God.
No, it goes a long way, guys.
It really does, actually.
It really,
helps
really
us
does.
with our, individual, goals to become greater hosts in this hosting world.
For sure. Show us some love.
There it is.
All right, so tonight was the first ever NBA award show. Just initial thoughts about it?
I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of this. I think that it takes away a lot from the end of the season. Like at the end of the regular season, I think they should announce these awards because the whole Russell Westbrook, James Harden debate was crazy during the season, and then it died down after the first
Yeah.
round. Like I feel like no one really cared anymore. So I mean, I like the idea of the show, but maybe directly after the season and before the playoffs start.
I think I was with you, but I actually think I enjoyed the award show. There's a logistical thing of course, they can't do it right when the playoffs ends because there's all these teams in the playoffs that won't be there.
That's true.
But I dreaded how long it took, but when the day came, I was like, oh, it's cool. Like, not only when they get these awards, we get to hear them talk about it. Like, this is the first time we've ever seen, like, a speech at an award show from the guy who won MVP and who won all the other awards. So I thought it was pretty cool. It does have some things they need to fine tune, but I liked it.
It was the first
personally.
one, so
yeah.
I have to agree. I want it to be like the tiebreaker, but I honestly feel the same way that both of you do.
Yeah.
Like, I'm kind of indifferent. Even coming into it tonight, I was watching with my sister, and she was like, wait, what are we about to watch? There's an award show? Like, not the ESPYs.
Right.
An
Right.
award show
It
for
did
the
feel like the
NBA.
ESPYs a
It
little
was,
bit. Yeah,
right?
it did.
It gave me,
That's a
like,
good point.
ESPYs vibes, but I wasn't really sure how to feel about it. I think there's definitely some kinks they can work out.
Yeah.
I definitely think a different musical guest that was not Nicki Minaj's audience. Like,
it kind of is though.
in the
hip-hop,
sense
yeah.
that, like, okay, it's hip hop, and obviously
Yeah.
she's bad as hell, so a ton of guys there, perfect. But, like, the people who really raged to Nicki Minaj are gay guys, black women, like, none of which who were in the audience last.
That was
tonight.
Two Chainz' song, by the way.
White girls.
White girls
I
love
mean,
Nicki Minaj.
that's true. Ask a white girl
Yeah.
to rap. What's that song?
Super
Bass.
Oh my God, they love Super Bass.
Super Bass. We'll get any white girl. Okay, I got this.
But that
gets me like that.
2 Chainz was there for
Low
us.
key, right?
2 Chainz was in there for us, though. It was a 2 Chainz song, actually.
Yeah, actually, I didn't even know that song before they performed it.
I don't think that was the best song from his album. I feel like they could have picked another one. They really wanted to have both of them on stage.
It was too somber.
Yeah.
But before we get into all those little kinks, let's talk about the actual awards. Let's get into it. All right, hold on, sorry guys, scroll
Nice
up.
watch.
This was a pickup this week, guys. I got a nice little.
Damn.
That's funny.
All right, sorry. Go
Sorry, guys. Watch appreciation because it's boss.
Shout out to that.
So, do we want to start with the most coveted award of the night? We'll start
not?
there.
Do you want to start there? Okay, let's
Yeah.
start there.
Okay, let's start there. That's what I have at the top, so we're starting
All
there.
right, you lead us, Christine.
Top 3 finalists were Russell Westbrook, Mr. Triple Double himself, Kawhi Leonard and James Harden, and the award went to Russell Westbrook. We clap it up for him. Yeah.
No.
Ooh.
Yeah, we'll clap it. No, listen.
We can clap it up
It
for
would
him.
be great if Kawhi won and he wasn't even there. I just thought that would be hilarious.
Yeah, speaking of that, like I know you said that initially, like the timing of it was so that more players could be there, but
Yeah.
like not a lot of players were there. Like I thought there would have been more.
Really? I thought it
Yeah.
oh, well, I mean, LeBron, like the big guys, like I don't think KD
Yeah.
was there. but-
KD wasn't there. Steph wasn't there. LeBron wasn't there.
Yeah,
Kyrie
Draymond,
wasn't there.
James Harden, John Wall, Paul George. It was a lot of guys, but not the biggest stars.
It was a lot of regular season guys.
Yeah, like Rudy
not,
Gay was there. It was up. He didn't play this year.
right.
So yeah.
But Josh, your thoughts on Russ taking it?
It doesn't surprise me that he won. I mean, listen, he averaged a triple-double, so you can't hate on someone who'd average a triple-double. As much as I get on him for his, insufficient shooting numbers, he shoots 42.5% from the field. That's not that great. It's not that bad, but it's not that great. He turns the ball over a lot. But I'm not going to sit here and act as if they would have done anything without him. I mean, he took that team to the playoffs single-handedly. There's a case for everybody. I think there's a case for Harden. There's a case for LeBron, who wasn't even nominated. And Kawhi, I think, has a little less of a case. But you can make a case for anybody, and I can't get mad at, them giving a triple-double. I mean, giving the award to someone who averages a triple-double. Even though I personally, I see a lot of flaws in his games that really, really bothers me. Mm-hmm. But I can't hate. I'm not going to hate.
So Kawhi is your MVP, technically?
LeBron, every year.
Oh, okay.
You can give the award to LeBron every year. He's the best player in the world.
Feels like Jesse's here, but she's not really.
Right.
Because I feel like that's exactly what
that's
Jesse would
some
say right now.
Jesse
Shout out to
stuff.
Jesse.
And I would have put Harden over Westbrook. I mean, the way he took the Houston Rockets to the 2 seed, I mean, that's crazy. He switched positions. He bought into the D'Antoni system, and he made the best out of a situation that wasn't so good before the season started. Nobody had the Rockets going to the playoffs.
I mean,
if you think about it,
if you're so stuck on Russell Westbrook's holes in his game, there's a lot of holes in James Harden's game too. So
I agree. You're right.
I just feel like you average a triple-double and your team makes the playoffs, and it's not like they were 8 seed.
They were
that should
6
be rewarded.
seed. I know. Yeah.
And it was a very relatively competitive series. So I think he earns it. There's no reason.
No,
why
he
Russell
definitely
Westbrook
earned it.
doesn't
I'm not
get
going to
that.
sit here
Yeah.
and try to take away an
He
accomplishment.
does have
that
holes
was
in his
ridiculous.
game, but so does LeBron.
Yeah, everyone has holes.
I think all nominees have holes in their games. I mean, they're not perfect players, but they are extremely valuable, which is why they're in the conversation. But between Russell Westbrook and James Harden specifically, I know during the award show, I saw a lot of debate on Twitter about, whether you should reward someone for being a stat stuffer versus someone who's actually, contributing like real wins to their team and making sure their team gets further into the playoffs. So I think that definitely contributes to, why people are so split on who should have gotten this award. But I mean, Russ got it.
One of the closer ones in recent years, for sure.
Definitely close. I think it was, something to spice up the awards
How'd
this
you
year.
guys feel about
Do you
the
have
speech?
the chat open by any chance?
I'm gonna pull it open right now. I have my
Christine's
notes open.
opening up the chat.
I'm gonna.
a lot of pressure on Christine right now. She has the notes open. She's leaving
I
the
can
show.
get you on
and
the
she's
chat. I
dictating-
got you.
I think I'm doing all right so
You're
far.
doing great.
No.
You're doing great.
Shout out to you guys.
Shout out to you, Christine.
Oh, guys, stop.
Getting way too
Well,
much
thank
for
you
me.
guys. You're my real MVPs. And to you guys in the chat, thanks for joining us. I'm sorry I don't
Yes.
have it up right now.
Absolutely.
I'm getting it up.
D'Angelo's got it.
We
Well,
got
you
you.
both
You got
got
it?
You
Cool.
can't, you can't do everything.
You can't do
can't rush us.
We gotta help.
All right. Yeah. You got better role players.
She's
than
going
us.
back
Triple-double going on?
that hosting triple
Yeah,
double.
no, you are. Can't have that.
Yo, we need to coin that.
Yeah, we
like,
definitely do.
That's
We
bomb as
definitely
hell. Okay. So moving on. So the NBA Rookie of the Year award, which was presented by Jada Pinkett Smith and Grant Hill.
Yeah.
Some little celeb cameos we had all night. Weird ones at that. But they presented the award.
Low-key shade towards the award show from you a little bit. No?
Okay, I'm sorry.
So how do you really feel about the award show?
I just kind of
Honest
felt
opinion.
like I was so excited for it. I'm also like a huge Drake stan. If you haven't figured this out by
fan.
now, by following me on social media, follow me.
Are you
you'll
really?
know.
I didn't know you were
I'm
a
a
huge
big
Drake-
Drake fan and a Steph Curry fan, so I
knew
get
that.
boxed into this little.
Drake, really? You're a big Drake fan. Okay.
I am. I'm a fan of him, so I was excited for it. But I think it kind of fell flat for me ultimately.
Drake's a good host.
I see more things that need to be fixed than things I liked, but it was still a good show. I mean, is what it is.
I think a lot of people probably feel that way, so I think it needs to be said.
What is he in the chat, D'Angelo?
We got CJ Houston in here, of
CJ,
course.
what
CJ,
up?
the man. So CJ says Russ should be MVP.
Yeah,
of
Yeah.
course.
fair. It's fair.
CJ also liked the show. We also have another one here called Zeus Lu Wap, who agrees with y'all, the panel. So those are our comments from the live chat.
to be fair, these days I feel like award shows don't really get a lot of love because I feel like you can always just look on Twitter and find out what you need to find out. Like in terms of people actually sitting and tuning into a whole
you
entire
could say
award
the
show
same about
from
the
start
BET
to
Awards.
finish.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They don't have the same impact as they used to, where like you'd be tuning into the BET Awards or the MTV Awards or something to see something like that's going to take your breath away that you don't want to read about on social media later.
Good point.
This was all stuff that I had the Bleacher Report website open and they were giving live updates and I was like, cool, I could have just watched this.
Yeah.
That's what
But
yeah.
I digress. Anyway, back to the next award.
Michael Brogdon.
Brogdon, Dario Saric.
You got it.
I always say his name wrong. And
Take
Joel
it back.
Embiid. And Brogdon took home the award. Yay, nay?
Oh man. Okay, I'm torn.
Because I know you were watching the 76ers a lot this season. I remember you tweeting about that a lot. How did you feel about
Joel
that?
Embiid is by far the best rookie this year. I mean, it's not even close. The guy averaged 20-8 or 20-7, playing like 26 minutes a game.
He had the numbers.
If you count him as a rookie, yes, you're right.
Now the problem is he played 31 games on a
big
minute
problem.
restriction. But at the same time, in that short span, he still only scored 100 points less than Michael Brogdon. Like, he was still just as effective in that short amount of time. Like, he's by far the best rookie, and I think that gap is so big that even though Brogdon had a decent rookie year or a good rookie year, it didn't close the gap for me. So I would have chosen Embiid. I do get the argument that
It's Malcolm Brogdon. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
No, I think you said Michael.
I'm sorry. Well, thank you.
Sorry.
I did?
Yeah. I was like, wait, did we get that wrong?
Assist!
Yes!
Hosting triple-double. But yeah, Malcolm Brogdon, Joel Embiid, and I don't think he closed the gap enough. I mean, he had a decent season, and I think he was the only rookie to have a triple-double. He was a steadying figure for the Bucks. He took pressure off Giannis playing point guard.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think Embiid's just too good. He
was an exciting player to watch.
Unbelievable. He's unreal.
He was the best rookie, but you can't reward someone who played 31 games.
I know.
It's
I
just
get
not
it.
a thing.
Yeah,
That's
I get it.
literally the quote of the night. I think every sports analyst from Saturday till today has said the same thing.
Yeah.
You can't reward a guy for only playing 31 games.
Because who knows what would happen if he played 82? It could have went down. I doubt it, but
Yeah, I don't have an argument for that.
Yeah.
I just don't. So
True,
you
true.
think Malcolm should have got it?
well, if I had to pick between Sarek and Malcolm, yeah. No doubt. Yeah.
What about you, Christine?
I was kind of impartial to this one. I didn't heavily follow any of the people nominated.
I respect
I'll
your
just be
honesty.
real.
Thanks
Yeah.
for being well,
But I
CJ
did have
Houston-
Brogdon winning it though, just off of the strength of minutes and how many games he
Yeah.
played.
Okay.
CJ says Embiid didn't play enough, so he agrees with Brogdon as well.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, consensus on
Oh,
that
here's
one.
the thing. Mr. Regman 26 says Regman. He said they should have gotten the inside the NBA squad to host instead of Drake.
Oh, I like
You know,
that.
actually, we can switch gears and talk about that really quickly
Mm-hmm.
because I actually thought that was kind of weird because it was like Drake was hosting, but they had a panel,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
legit exact inside the NBA panel,
Yeah.
just planted on the stage next to him, and I just thought it was a weird trade-off with their banter and how they do their show,
Yeah.
then having that with the actual award show. It's
And
just
live,
right?
Yeah.
That's watching Kenny and all of them. I watch that when I get home and it's late. I need to scroll through my whatever and catch up.
Yeah.
I can just listen to it and not really pay attention. Being forced to watch them, I think, contrasted to Drake's little one-liners here and there. It just made for a lot of weird, awkward moments.
I agree.
Yeah.
So-
They're gonna have to decide probably not, because I know what they were everyone loves Inside the NBA and they love seeing that
course.
crew, but it's the intimacy and the not live aspect of it that we like. I don't think they were as comfortable, even though Ernie Johnson's I think he's a great host and he did a pretty good job, but either choose Drake or choose the panel. Don't do
Yes.
both.
Well, it's all about branding. They wanted their brand on there, so it was another opportunity to get those four on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think they try to do it like the NBA draft. They have a panel on the draft, and then they
Yeah.
go to the commissioner, and he speaks. I think that's what they try to go for. It just, you're right.
Didn't work so far.
It's just, I think, it is their first year. We have to give them the benefit of the doubt
Yes.
to get things seamless and have the timing be there. And just also, the interest and the vibe and all those things will come, I think, as more award shows happen, if they do continue to happen. I did think it was cool, though, how they had the Inside the NBA panel kind of announcing the fan awards all night, whereas everyone else was, all the celeb cameos and everything were announcing the Kia NBA awards. So they kind of had a little trade-off there, which was cool. Defensive Player of the Year: Draymond Green, Kawhi Leonard, Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, there's no way Draymond should have won that. In my opinion, I don't think.
You think?
I'm
Kawhi
sorry,
should've got it?
what?
Yes, Kawhi should have won that award.
Okay.
Oh, round one.
Does
Round
Draymond
one.
should win?
Get
Yeah,
it.
let's go. Come
Get
on.
it. Ding ding.
What you got?
Come on, really? You're gonna give it to Kawhi
Jimbo!
over Draymond
Shout out to
Green?
Jimbo in the booth.
If
ladies
I
and
had to have,
Draymond Green was the biggest
If I
defensive
had-
presence on any team this year.
If I had to pick a player to check a guy and I would expect him to shut him down one-on-one, Kawhi Leonard is a guy, not Draymond.
What?
Yes.
I disagree.
I mean, you are. What do you think, Josh?
Are you the girl holding the signs, or are you gonna jump in? What's up?
I was taking a break, and I was taking a 20-second timeout.
I love Draymond, too.
This is tough. I'm not gonna lie. I think Draymond's very physical. He can guard almost any position. I kind of like Kawhi better as a defender, and I'm slightly leaning towards DeAnjilo.
I'm right.
Okay.
No, but
I'll let you have it.
Draymond is an incredible defender. He can guard any position. He's very physical. I think he gets away with a lot of fouls. Like me personally, and it kind of makes me mad. But yeah, I'm not mad at Draymond winning though. I'm not. I think you could.
He deserved it.
So CJ is with you. He said Draymond definitely. Yeah. So you got 2 for 2.
Thank you, CJ.
Yeah. I just. To add to that, I mean, how many times have we seen Kawhi come up with like a game-winning block this year? It's happened like 2 or 3 times where he's gotten a game-winning block. I mean, he can steal the ball from you. He can do everything. And don't get me wrong, Draymond can do that as well. Draymond's more physical than he is. But
he's definitely slower on his feet too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he can
No,
guard
but
him hard.
Draymond is an incredible defender. They both are. I don't think you could have went wrong with either one of them. And I just think, they just chose Draymond, and I'm not mad at it. I'm not.
I'm also still salty about Zaza Pachulia injuring Kawhi, so I'm like, like salty.
Okay, I can see that one.
That's right. Yeah. And then Draymond also has great defensive anchors. You know what I mean? Like Klay Thompson can play defense. When Andre Iguodala's in the game, he can play defense. So like I think Kawhi has more. Danny Green can defend, but besides that, he doesn't really have much to work with on a defensive end on the same team. So it's kind of like.
But it's not a team award; it's a person.
No, but defense still. Team defense is still a thing. Like
I agree with you. Yeah.
So like if Klay Thompson's locking this dude up, it makes Draymond's like defensive assignment
but I
easier.
think that everyone on that team looks to Draymond as the
leader.
example,
No, I
the
agree.
prototype, the leader, the person who they get their defensive intensity from. If Draymond's not up there firing people up, like I don't know that you would necessarily get, Klay and Andre and everyone else locked into that same intensity. He's a great help defender. He's he's had some crazy blocks. I mean, he's part of the engine that keeps that team going. So
2 points for Christine on our way to a triple-double.
I have a speech prepared for when I win later. Don't worry. But I will say I'm gonna give Draymond Green a knock for those god awful shorts. holy hell! Like why? Who told him that was okay?
Though. The blazer was dope.
Drake got at him about the blazer, but I thought the blazer was cool.
DeAngelo's a fashion expert.
I was confused.
Take it away.
I saw pictures and I was like, everyone's talking about Draymond, like it's such a bad outfit, and all I saw was the top half. All I saw was the blazer. I was like, what? That blazer looks dope,
right?
And I finally saw a picture where his shorts was in, like right where his knees was at. I was like, bruh, I was ready to defend you on the show. Like I was gonna have his back, and then he lost me.
So out of 5 black bandanas that you wear, what do you give it?
Out of 5 black bandanas that I wear. That's pretty good. That was funny.
4 out of 5 bandanas. we should make that a thing.
That needs to be a Twitter poll. How many
the necklace
bandanas?
too. I wear necklaces.
Yeah, that's so true.
All right, so you say we talking about the whole outfit or just the shorts?
Just the whole outfit.
The whole outfit.
Oh well, the shorts is like if it was just a blazer, I'd give it like a 5 out, but the shorts make it like a 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5 bandanas.
2 bandanas.
2 dirty, dingy bandanas.
We gotta make that
like
a
them
thing.
Unwashed ones, yeah.
Every fashion segment that DeAnjilo has.
How many bandanas?
That's funny. I like that.
All right, Kia NBA 6th Man of the Year. We had Eric Gordon, Andre Iguodala, and Lou Williams. Winner went to Eric Gordon.
I agree with this 100%.
I agree
Lou
with
Williams
it too.
had a really good year, and he went to Houston, and it's kind of unfair to Lou because he became kind of like the 7th man. He didn't really become 6th man. Eric Gordon still had his role, and Lou was good. He was, a vital part to Houston's success. But
his numbers went down. Though,
his numbers went down. Eric Gordon, I just think, had a really nice year, and that system is great for him. Just jack threes. He started early in the year, though. I don't know if people know that he started early. He was in the starting lineup, and then they moved him to the bench, and he started to flourish. And then Andre Iguodala, I mean, he's so important to the Warriors, but he doesn't contribute as much offensively as Eric Gordon. He's great defensively, but I don't think his impact on the offensive end is enough to overtake Gordon.
I agree, because he doesn't always have a 20-point night like he did in Game 5 this year of the finals, but he'll come off and give you that intensity, and he'll space the floor for you for sure. But I definitely think Eric Gordon well-deserved, and Andre already has a chip. He's a finals MVP.
Come on.
He's all right. I can't believe I'm actually saying that about a Warriors player, but he's good.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's wealthy. He's a wealthy man. Thoughts on that, D?
Agreed.
You good?
100%.
All right. Moving on to Coach of the Year, presented by Nick Cannon and Paul Pierce. The truth. Mike D'Antoni, Greg Popovich, Eric Spoelstra. Winner was Mike D'Antoni.
Should have been Scott Brooks.
Really?
Let's give it up for Mike D'Antoni.
I know you are super Mike D'Antoni.
It's
too
not
high
that
on
I'm,
the-
it's
on
not
the
that I'm a Mike.
Rockets.
You gotta understand.
That's not shade at all.
I'm a Knick fan, and I watched them trade for Carmelo Anthony, and then I watched the whole Knick fan base turn against Mike D'Antoni as if everything that was going wrong was D'Antoni's fault. And I
Right.
know that
He
Mike
definitely
D'Antoni
shaded New York too at the beginning of his
and
speech.
New
Yeah,
York
I love
deserves
that.
to
I
be
wish I got that
shaded.
clip
He
up.
really does. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they treated him like crap. His reputation got ruined because of what happened in New York and Los Angeles a little bit. But
New York fans are not kind. You know
it's
this.
not that. I mean, this man was a coach of the year with the Phoenix Suns. I mean, his thought process revolutionized the offensive end in the game right now. I mean, you have stretch four shooting 3-pointers because Mike D'Antoni was like, all right, well, let's do this. You know, drive and kick 3-pointers all the damn time. That's Mike D'Antoni. I mean, the constant disrespect this man has got throughout his career post New York Knicks is insane. So I'm happy for him that he's got a coach of the year just to be vindicated. It's like
Fair.
I don't know.
That's true.
You could see the happiness on his face too when he got the award.
did.
He was
Yeah,
on
he
some-
deserves
yeah,
it.
Like,
like,
And I'm not saying
told you,
he's- and I'm not
Right?
saying listen, he's not a Greg Popovich. He's not. He's not at that level, but he is a good basketball coach, and he might be a one-trick pony, but he knows what he's doing. And if you get a team around him that he can work with, you will see results. You
Yeah.
will.
Pop goes in that LeBron category.
I agree
He
with
could
you.
win
I was
Coach
gonna
of the
say
Year.
the same thing. Like you could make a case for Pop every year that this guy's been a coach.
I agree 100%. I agree.
Most improved player, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Nice. Look at this hitting free throws.
About to
Sorry,
triple double
guys.
how many times y'all high five today?
Sorry guys, we're feeling the high fives. It's doing wonders for my self-esteem
That's great.
tonight.
That's great.
Rudy
That's
Gobert and Jokic. Winner was Giannis.
Yeah.
How funny was that?
anything to discuss.
Where Charles was trying to get away with only calling him Giannis. He was just like, he just goes by one name, you know, like Elvis. I'm like, bruh, if I can figure out how to say his last name, you can too. You get paid more money than I do.
See, but
So
that's the
figure it
panel-
out.
That's the panel at its best too. Like just those moments. I feel
Yeah.
like that was one of their better organic moments.
Chopping it up.
Yeah.
Some other awards that were given out: the Sager Strong Award to Monty Williams.
Yeah, I love that moment.
Yeah.
Just because that one, I remember following that story when it happened. So I'm kind of glad that they kind of are still like even I think it's been a year or two now, and that happened, and just that moment, showing his speech and like
Is very
the
emotional.
whole thing. Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
For sure. We also had the Kia NBA Twyman Stokes Teammates Award that recognizes the league's ideal teammates who exemplify selfless play, commitment, and dedication to their team.
An award Carmelo Anthony will never win. Go ahead.
Well, that says it all.
You are throwing shade at the Knicks today.
I'm sorry.
Tell me how you feel.
I'm sorry. I'm
Dude,
sorry.
How did you feel about that draft pick?
Oh my God. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it,
Okay.
but go ahead.
Well, the winner was Dirk, so we'll leave it there.
There you go.
Well,
I don't think we should discuss that award.
all right, moving on. Hustle Award winner went to Patrick Beverly.
We're getting
of
to that
like
part
that.
of the show.
We're getting. I'm running through these before we get
I
to
like
the
that
nice
fan
suit
awards.
on though.
I like
Shout out
Patrick
to him.
Bev. I like that he got that. Because
Can
that's
I
his
just
game. It's
say-
pesky.
He annoys the shit out of
But
me
that's
as
what
a
he says.
player.
That's his role.
I know, and it's like you.
Everyone
you're
feels
so
that way
good.
about Draymond Green. You just
Oh, I
Yes.
know
know
this.
it.
Oh, I know
you know?
this.
Okay.
Okay.
But he's the annoying guy that I love. You know,
Right.
Beverly's
Rocket
like
fans
that
probably feel that
annoying
way.
little like wasp that you
Yeah.
like.
He's just a
hello?
nag.
Just a
Yeah.
nag.
Agreed.
And we had the Sportsmanship Award to Kemba Walker from the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah.
Good for Kemba.
Cool.
I didn't
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sorry, I'm running through these.
no
like,
idea.
all right, last,
He's a great sport. Yeah. He loses well.
Executive of the Year, Bob Myers.
Easiest job in the world.
Right, and then oh crap, I didn't write down who was the most improved player. Somebody help me in the live
Giannis,
chat.
you said it. You said
Oh,
that,
Giannis.
yeah.
Oh, I did do that. I'm sorry.
You said
Double
his
notes.
last name type. Yeah.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
We got
And
you.
then we had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and everyone else on stage honor Bill Russell for the NBA Lifetime Achievement Award,
Dope.
which was a pretty cool moment. I love that he said he'd kick everybody's ass on stage.
Always
Cool
fun.
little old man moment. Poor guy though. Like I said before, speak closer to the mic. It was such a cool moment that I think got lost because you
Yeah.
couldn't hear him.
Yeah.
So, all right, moving on to the fan awards.
Let's do it.
Fans.
Okay, so let's start with Block of the Year. Finalists were Hassan Whiteside, Kristaps Porzingis, and Kawhi Leonard. And it went to your boy Kawhi Leonard.
Come on, yo. Come on, Chris Ross really. Porzingis' block.
Yeah,
Come
I
on,
mean,
that didn't.
I thought it was pretty great, but Kawhi
I don't
got
think
that
fans
one.
saw that play. It was a Knicks game. Nobody really watched those this season.
Oh, that was harsh. That hurt.
That was tough for you, Josh. I'll take that L with you. Thoughts on that? No?
Listen, Porzingis' block. I mean,
Kawhi should win something.
I'm biased. I'm
He should
biased.
also be there.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I want to know if he cut his cornrows or not. There's a rumor that he did.
Ooh.
There's some picture around.
Yeah, I heard that too.
So
That's interesting.
I think so too.
I need to find that. Game winner of the year, Kyrie Irving, Russell Westbrook, and Tyler Ulis.
Yeah, the
Yep.
Russ one was.
Russ won that.
Yeah, the Russell one was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was absurd, and it knocked Denver out of the playoffs too.
That's
It
to
had
me
meaning-
why-
it had meaning to it.
I didn't even
Yeah.
know that. Yeah, I didn't know that.
I mean, that was ridiculous. Even me, like, I'm very skeptical of Russ's game. When I saw that, I was like, God damn! Like, what is wrong with this man?
And it was the night that he got his 42nd
Yeah,
triple
he broke the
double.
record,
So
like,
epic on all levels.
It's just a
that sums
timing,
up
yeah.
the season, that game, and that game winner.
Russ
it,
definitely.
it was the exclamation point on his
Do
season.
you guys
I
think
agree.
he'll average a triple double next year?
I
or
think
is
it's very
this-
possible, depending on who they get in free agency. If he has to do everything again, I mean, probably, right? You would say so?
Yeah.
I mean, that whole offense relies on him touching the ball.
Yeah.
And he's very aggressive on the board, so he's going to get 10 boards. The bigs have no problem letting him get rebounds off of free throws and things like that, so.
He does it all. It's a one-man band. Moving on to one of my favorites, best playoff moment. Isaiah Thomas, John Wall, KD. Winner is KD for his dagger on the series in Game 3, hitting that 3. And
Y'all stole that game. That's still.
I hate that I agree with it, but yeah.
it was
mean, it
so
is.
good.
It's the biggest moment of the
And
season.
y'all stole that game, like literally, like it was the biggest.
Stole the
moment.
game and ruined the series for me and DeAnjelo because we wanted to see a 6 or 7 game series.
Competitive.
Yeah.
Because we knew
Guys.
Game 4 was going to happen. Maybe not to the extent
Right.
that it happened, but like we
Right.
knew they was going to win something. That was a beatdown. Do you remember that moment?
I do remember that moment. I remember that moment because I was at Q's
She was
with some
really-
of my friends
really
at this
sad.
bar.
A game 4, right? And then
For-
when LeBron did that off the backboard dunk.
Oh, that was a nice dunk.
We're not talking about that game. We're talking about Game 3.
They lost. The Cavs lost the finals. That's all we can cling on to.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to know, like, when everybody became Cavs fans. People talk about Golden State bandwagon fans, but I got a lot of dudes who've never set foot in Cleveland who ride for Cleveland so
Really?
damn hard, and I just want to know, like,
I know a lot of
LeBron
LeBron
fans,
fans.
though.
I don't know
Yeah,
if I
it's a lot
know
of
any
LeBron
Cavs fans. Like I know Warriors fans, like people who like love the Warriors, not just love Steph. I
Right.
feel like a lot of Cavs fans are just LeBron fans.
all right, well, they're annoying to me regardless. Moving on to Dunk of the Year, went to Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was a nice one.
It's a nice dunk.
But
Disappointing
Russ
season.
had Russ doesn't have help.
Yeah, disappointing season.
Russ doesn't have help.
Yeah.
I mean, he dunked.
60 points a game doesn't have help.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. We stand by that statement.
Oh my God. And performance of the year: Klay Thompson, Russell Westbrook, Devin Booker. Winner was Klay Thompson,
Here's my
60
only-
points.
It was impressive, but it was
29
so
minutes.
long ago that it's hard to remember how I felt when that happened.
Yeah.
It was so long ago that it's still impressive right now.
It was ridiculous. I mean, but Devin Booker dropped 70 points.
You right?
Yeah, but I see.
But-
That was a stat chasing game.
It was.
They
Totally
lost by
was.
20 points.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about that.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna give
but
that
I
one
would give it to
Klay.
Clay over Devin.
Scoring 60 in the amount of time that Klay did it is
11 dribbles.
Yeah,
I don't got
Impressive.
beef with it. That's even crazier.
That's crazy. That boy was hot.
Yeah.
Like hot. I'm glad Klay won something too. So, and then
you're just sick of winning.
who doesn't get enough of winning?
Oh God.
Like ever.
I don't know what it's like. I'm a Knicks fan.
You won the 4th pick in the draft.
Yeah. Draft picks.
Woo, draft picks. And then how could I forget Best Style, which I didn't even hear
Russ.
them
I'm a default
announce
to
it
this.
because
I
I
don't
think I
really-
was
No, I was on the red carpet before.
okay. Yeah,
they
because
gave
I
it
was
to him.
watching. I'm like, did I miss that? But I saw it online. It was posted that it was Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
Nominees were Russell Westbrook, Dwayne Wade, and Iman Shumpert.
Yep.
So that went to Russ. Do you co-sign that one, DeAnjelo, our fashion expert?
Yeah, 5 bandanas, I guess. That's the thing.
Bob Bandanas. Okay, so
I will say, since I'm going to give some fashion.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So, I do love Russ's fashion, but I think only he's the only person that could pull his look off.
Oh, talk
so
about
I
it.
personally probably would give it to Dwayne Wade because I think his is more personable. It's like I look at the stuff he wears and I'm like, I could probably rock that.
Yeah.
Maybe I feel that way sometimes with Russ.
did you feel that way about what he wore to Game 4 of the finals?
Russ or
Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade. I forgot what he wore, but
God awful
Was it
outfit.
bad?
Oh, it was bad. But I can totally. I don't know. I kind of feel the same way about both. Like I'm also not a guy.
Oh,
I
yeah, the
can't see
jumpsuit.
myself wearing either of their outfits. But
Really?
like on something I'd want to see on my man or somebody that
Right.
I care about. Like I think that they individually own those styles. Like I
Agreed.
couldn't
So it
see that
looks
on
like-
other men.
It looks like them. I would
yeah,
say.
which is great. That's their personal style. Isn't that what like fashion and personal style means.
I'm not
Exactly.
fashionable at all. Like I
Oh,
just
don't undersell
it's-
yourself.
Better show you got the
look at
fleet
that. Yeah, look at
Brooklyn
that.
This is not.
camo
I'm wearing
fit.
this
Look at
hat.
that.
Like,
No,
I'm
it's
just,
nice.
it's not.
Look at this.
Your shorts meeting your knees. Look at that, man.
Yeah.
Put lotion
Okay.
on today.
Well, anyway, as you can tell, I'm not really fashionable, but Russ dresses like a 7-year-old to me,
Oh,
like a little kid.
like little Rusty, you can pick out your shirt and
Yeah.
shoes today.
That's
Look
exactly.
what you put on.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's great.
like that.
That's what Russ reminds me of. But I'm not gonna front because I don't have any fashion sense. If DeAngelo's grading me in bandanas, he give you 1.5 out of 5 bandanas.
That's
Five
not
bandanas. I give you 5 bandanas,
Thank you.
Josh. D'Angelo,
Thanks, guys.
also 5 bandanas.
You guys are my
holding it
friends.
down.
Only because you guys are my friends. That's the only reason why.
All your friends. We're biased.
Ooh. All right. So just we kind of talked about this before. Nicki Minaj's performance,
Yeah.
which I thought.
Who
was,
would you get?
Ooh, that's a good question. Who would I
Kendrick?
get? Yes.
Yeah,
Oh my
wow.
God.
There you go.
You need like somebody.
The amount of money this guy made off of his
Nailed it.
his whole album being basically the soundtrack of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like throw in a little DNA, a little
Get
humble.
my
That would
boy-
have got everybody
Get my
going.
boy Playboy Cardi up there do Magnolia. Y'all not hip to that song? In New York, I'm Millie Rock. Pulling up.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know that
see, that's a good
song.
Yeah,
That
that
would
would
have been
scare away
dope.
folks though.
Kendrick
were a
is
lot
that.
of white
I
folks
can't
there.
imagine Mike D'Antoni listening to that song.
You never know.
You'd be surprised. Mike
Also-
D'Antoni, you know.
Yeah, fine. I doubt it.
Yeah, so maybe Kendrick. I mean, even Drake. Like he could have did a number.
Yeah, Drake's, you know.
I mean, he does a number everywhere that he's at. So I was surprised that he
probably
didn't
would
do
have
anything.
overcharged them for it or
Yeah,
something.
I think the
Hey,
nailed it
CJ
with-
Houston said 1 bandana. For what? CJ Houston would be giving 1
For
bandana
me.
for.
Come on, let's be for me.
Oh no, for Dwayne Wade.
Oh, okay.
1 bandana.
One man down.
Hey, let's go, CJ. Also, Giannis so bright. I'm only bringing this up because he brought up the Wizards. He wanted Wall to win the best playoff moment.
That was a tough one because considering, Isaiah Thomas was also in that category.
Yeah.
I think his whole playoff run was a moment in itself.
And they
with
won the
point.
series.
everything that he went through and everything that they did, him winning that series. So it's like
Good point.
that was debatable
Yeah.
for sure.
That's the thing. It was
sure.
hard to take Isaiah's, playoff run and put it into one moment.
Yeah. The whole thing was a moment, one
Yeah.
large moment. I think the Kenny and the crew, the Inside the NBA panel, all kind of said the same thing, like honorable mention to Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no doubt.
anyone in the chat popping off about that? No?
I'm gonna call them ZOW because I don't want to try to pronounce that name, but they said that Kendrick Future or J. Cole would have been good.
Yeah, J. Cole too.
That would have been dope.
Cole would have been too chill, but Future would have been good. Or
Oh,
obviously
Future would have been
Kendrick.
fine.
Yeah,
That might have been too ratchet for them, though. Maybe.
maybe.
I mean, could you imagine like mask off
yeah,
at the award show tonight?
I would have enjoyed it.
No,
I would have too.
Yeah.
No, like Bieber.
No, I mean, I love me some Purpose. That was a bomb
Calvin Harris.
album.
Calvin Harris. Everyone likes Calvin Harris.
I do, but he doesn't fit the vibe.
They wanted to go super
Yeah,
hip
you're
hop.
right.
You can tell. they
There's
had to
this
go back.
totally like this urban vibe
Basketball
with
is
it.
connected to hip hop culture.
Oh, absolutely.
So you have to go hip hop.
Yeah.
You have to.
Somebody said Lil Wayne. Like 7 or
couple
8 years
years ago.
ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say not right now.
No, no.
Yeah.
The last thing I heard Wayne on was "I'm the One" with DJ Khaled, and I was like,
DJ Khaled.
they put that at the end of the song.
They
I
could
was
have
like,
put him on
oh.
the stage. That would have been entertaining.
DJ Khaled is another one.
DJ Khaled
He's not an artist, but he's
He would have got somebody.
But even
out
if
of
he
there.
was like in the cut, just spinning a set, I think that would have been a good look.
yeah.
I just like him at places. I know that sounds weird, but I think he brings like a cool vibe. He's also
No, I
really
think so.
trendy right now.
And he's got energy. They needed energy there
Yeah.
on the stage for that one
Right?
performance. Yeah.
If Russ was going up to get his award and he was like, "We the best
Yeah.
ever," like tell me that wouldn't have been like,
DJ Khaled needs to host an award show one day.
I agree.
Right?
Let's start a petition to have him host a 2018 NBA award show.
If there is one.
if there is one, right? There were a lot of funny skits throughout the night, or funny, debatable if you find them funny or not. But I thought they were cool. Drake, putting his acting chops to use.
Yeah.
They had 2 skits of them doing the handshake coaches, Drake and Will Ferrell.
Yeah, that was funny. The
That was
monologue stuff
funny.
was funny, and then the Get Out thing where he played Steph Curry.
That was
hilarious.
so funny.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially because Steph has a commercial out right now.
Right.
With him kind of playing into the whole Get Out theme where he goes into the floating pod and then falls into the sunken place.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
it's,
yeah.
a lot of different things coming at him about who he is and living up to his name. And
I've never seen that commercial.
shoot, I'll have to tweet it to you. It's a
Okay.
good one. But I thought it was really, really funny, especially that Drake put like a brown like flat top on top of his head because
Yeah.
Curry is like brown haired, and his Aisha onesie was just hilarious. Really funny.
We need to see Drake back. I know he's trying to get away from the Degrassi thing. He needs to get back in movies. I think he's a great actor. I would
Yeah?
love to see him come back to that side.
I want to hear him rap again. Like I liked Drake back in like 2007, and now his songs are all the same.
Like Thank Me Later, Drake.
Just rap, just rap instead of like, you know.
Listen.
This is what I sing like. I sing like this,
And
I hear
people
you,
love
but
it.
Him doing what he does gives him a lot of
I'll
money.
do a random
I agree.
melody. I do a random melody, and then I go high up like this, and then
Oh.
come back
Oh, this is
down,
elaborate.
and come back down and repeat the same thing.
I don't know if I should give you props for the vocals or
Banger.
like
Two
shit
bandanas
on
for
you
that
for shitting on my
performance.
bandana.
Two
Two bandanas for
Bandanas.
that performance.
Thank you for saving that.
This is a thing.
Bandanas.
This is a thing. I like
All
it.
right, I like it too. I think it could fit. You have to also keep wearing bandanas, or it's not gonna be cool.
I need to get more then.
Yes, yes. Maybe we can like have them here. Just
Wow, this
one
is
bandana.
getting really elaborate.
I mean, why not?
You guys should have things too. It
We
shouldn't
have
just
to
be
make it.
me.
Yeah, we will. We will.
Yeah.
We'll come up with something.
Christine, what's your
But we
Christine?
definitely have to have a bandana
Hair
graphic.
flips?
Hair flips, yes.
Hair flips,
I like
maybe?
that. I like that.
Yeah. Hair flips. But you know, this is all in theory because this is probably our last show for a while. At least NBA wise. You guys have Drew
We
League,
have
but
Drew
like
League.
Got a couple of
NBA
weeks
stuff.
Do you guys want to do a big 3 show?
I was thinking about it.
Should we?
We'll
can
talk.
do that.
Yeah, we'll talk. What
CJ,
y'all
you
think,
s-
Chad?
Anything about the
Chad?
free
Redman,
agency,
what's up?
maybe? Anything about the free
We
agency?
should- I mean, we're definitely developing shows for AfterBuzz Sports and things like that. So if you guys
Yeah.
can think of something, let me know.
Yeah, this is also a good opportunity to everybody listening, watching us in the live chat, or whether you're listening later. You know, send us a message on Twitter, Instagram. Drop a line in the YouTube comments. Let us know what kind of content you want to see from our sports panel. We love to give you guys what you want. So if you want to hear more about
Tell 'em.
the draft, the Big Three, the Drew League, you know, we're here to give you guys content. So let us
For
know.
y'all, you know.
For you guys.
That's right.
So we had a lot of skits, you know, Drake, his monologues, poking fun at himself. I actually really love the joke that he made about being a bandwagon fan because I was like, damn, I'm so glad you finally said it.
Self-aware.
Totally
You
self-aware.
gotta know how to laugh at yourself.
That is true.
guys.
You
Straight
gotta
up, that
is
was
true.
great. At one point, Shaq was like DJing a little bit. They had this little skip with him being DJ Diesel. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I think we kind of touched on everything that I wanted to talk about. Do you guys remember where the venue was? I
Vegas.
forgot. It was Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I was like, damn, is it that hot? Is that why Draymond had to wear those shorts? Like, they don't have AC in there.
No excuses.
Like,
That's a good point. Maybe he was trying to be efficient with what was happening.
But then wear a t-shirt too if you're gonna rock the shorts.
The blazer was hot though. The blazer almost made up for the shorts. Almost. Am I the only one that liked the blazer?
I like
no,
it.
I like the blazer
Okay,
too.
yeah.
I mean, and then what did he have? Like the little YSL or whatever right
The
there.
shoes weren't bad. It just didn't go with the shorts.
I actually liked his blazer more than like half of Drake's outfit changes. I was just like, chill. I know you're the host, but like,
The white one he wore at the beginning was
the,
cool.
yeah, that was it for me. I was like, that's a fleeky outfit. The rest was debatable. Christmas sweaters in Vegas. I don't know why. So that was weird. But all in all, that was our 2017 NBA Award show.
It was cool. I wonder if they're gonna do it again next year. And if they do it again next year, I think they should do it, like I said, after the regular season, right before the playoffs start, like that time in between.
Yeah, there was like a good week break.
Yeah.
I want to say.
I think they should. So.
And maybe do it in LA.
yeah, why not, right?
I would love to go cover that. Come on, let's do it in LA.
I would love to
guys.
cover it in Vegas. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, well, debatable. Yeah, that's a good location too.
Yeah.
Since we have the draft in New York and at the Barclays,
Right.
to have something there. It's a cool idea. That's all I got, guys. I hope that next year, if there is another show,
Yeah.
get Kendrick, get some different musical guests.
Right. Who would you like to see host?
Ooh, that's hard.
tough, yeah.
Me? No.
Christine Alexis.
Oh my God! Imagine.
That'd be dope.
That would be so dope. Please let me host the show. No, yeah, I don't know. I can't think off the top of my head. I think Drake was fine.
Options, Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle.
Oh my
some guys
gosh.
like that.
Chappelle.
Yes, Kevin Hart would be really funny.
Yeah, how'd you guys? Well, did you see the BET Awards? How'd you feel about Leslie Jones? I think she did all right.
I didn't see the BT.
I didn't watch it.
I like
I
Leslie
heard she
Jones.
did
though.
alright,
I
yeah.
like Leslie Jones.
Something in that lane. They got options. I don't think that was the biggest issue.
You said Chappelle.
Yeah, no,
so
it
I was
wasn't.
like,
It wasn't the biggest issue for me. I think it was more so just like timing and overall smoothness. Like
Yeah.
there was like so many points where like also like Drake went into the crowd to like have little one-on-one interviews with people
Yeah.
like midway, which I thought was interesting. But it was just kind of awkward because at one point he was like, damn, like Draymond kind of ruined the joke. And then it was like, the camera didn't cut. And they were just like standing there and then it cut and then it cut back like, okay, yeah, let's just keep going. And it
Yeah.
was like, he played it off well, but
Yeah.
like,
It's
I
hard
think for
to-
the first go around, like,
Yeah.
you got to set the bar, you
That's
know?
true.
It's tough.
Yeah, that's a hard thing to direct and produce.
Yeah,
live
live TV's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
It's hard.
Oh, honorable mention to when Drake asked James Harden who is his favorite past MVP winner, and it was straight up crickets. No reply.
Damn.
I was like, damn, bro, that's why you didn't win. But anyway, that's all we got tonight for the NBA Awards show. It's been cool chopping it up with you guys.
It was a pleasure.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah.
You got your triple-double.
I got my triple-double. I'd like to thank my head coach, Josh Rodriguez,
Hey.
my offensive coach, DeAnjilo
Offense.
Platt
Can I
Friday.
be the GM?
GM. All right, I'll take it. And then our engineer in the booth for being the president, owner, all that good stuff. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Whether you're with us live tonight or you're listening later, thanks so much for the views and the love. You can find me all over social media at Christine Bean. Where can they find you guys?
Okay, first, go follow AfterBuzz Sports. We have a Twitter now, ABTV Sports.
Following.
That's ABTV Sports. That's ABTV Sports. Follow it. We're going to be announcing, new shows that we come up with. We can have some fantasy football stuff, some football stuff in general, probably some baseball stuff, definitely some NBA stuff in the off season. And if you want to follow me, you can follow me at Josh Rodriguez. Actually, no, my God. Josh _ Rodriguez _ I forgot the underscores.
There it is. So yeah, I think don't disappear on us, guys, because we do have more content coming for you with AfterBuzz Sports. I know we got a lot of things under wraps. Won't reveal it yet, but you can hit me up on Twitter. I'm DeAnjilo TV on Twitter and at DeAnjilo on Instagram. It's always a pleasure. Shout out to CJ Houston, you the man.
Yes, shout out to you. All right, guys, good night. Peace.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
See you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.